run through this game. It's been around for a while, but it is one of the most anticipated games for basically China. Between China, I think there's China or Japan or something like that. But anyway, regardless of that, it's been around since the Dreamcast, the Sega Dreamcast that is. That's back in the early to late 90s. 1998, 1999, 2000, roughly in that type of period. And basically, it's one of the games that was supposed to hit the console. Sadly, it never did that. So, it's what it is. And hopefully, you do actually go along and put it towards the console soon. Because there was a delay in licensing and stuff like that. And basically, it was supposed to hit the PlayStation 4. The problem is, so far, it never hit there. Like I said, and it's sad. It never went very far with it. But this game is phenomenal for what you can actually do into it and whatnot. It's pretty crazy. But I love the concept of this game in that direction. Because of the fact that you can do so much in this game compared to other console games. And since it's so old, yeah, and I will say it's old, but it's an oldie but a goodie at the same time, so it works quite well. Express, switch mobile box. Yeah, this is the PC version, guys. Like I said, it's too bad like I said, you never bought it at PlayStation 4. You did come in with the Xbox version of it, but it's what it is. Emergency! And like, I mean, I love this game to death because, in fact, that it's so much more immersive, and it's so much more stuff you can do in it, and it works. Now, I've got to do something here, and let me give me a second here. I've got to...
Failed!
No, I'm looking for that. I'm looking for my inventory, which is here. Yeah, like, I mean... you see inventory, where in the heck are you two? Yeah, like, I mean, I would love to see this game coming to the console.
Ears open.
214, kind of low. 236, softer.
Emergency! Code! Distraction!
Something's coming! Probably!
I'm gonna drop this because it's kind of a low damage. Okay, where the heck is this? Follow the numbers. Follow the numbers. Yeah, this game is like I said, loads of fun. And this is multiplayer too, like I mean, you can go it alone, or you can basically do it with your teammates. But yeah. Crazy thing that way. Drop this dynamic again. Those are 4 or 5, but they're blues. So that's almost a max star, like 2 stars missing. These are the very low end. They also require certain classes, and also require a lot of everything else.
Completed!
1, 2, 3. Looking for swords and other. What's the gun for? Can't use my class though. Bloody gun. Take down. Yeah, this is basically, also the levels are based off of, basically the leader. So right now, these are giving me a lot of EXP. Yeah, it's based off, probably a level 30 or 40. So, pretty crazy. I'm just
Change over. Code Q.
For, purples and stuff like that. Some are pretty insane. Oh, and by the way, you can customize your weapons from here. You customize your abilities. So, with saying that, with customizability, you can actually make your one-of-a-kind weapon. Like, I mean, if you played Pearl or anything like that, it's crazy. This game is phenomenal. For what? Like I said, for customizability, also different weapons that you can use.
Excellent job.
Completed.
Yeah, those are yellows. That's all. But you want to get yellows, sometimes better statted, but sometimes not. Yellows sometimes got a stat that you can strip off the weapon, but you'll destroy the weapon in the process. But the thing is, when it comes to that, you can actually be able to build and take the stat off a weapon and basically build onto that as you go. So it's quite interesting the way they design this game. But yeah, it's what it is. It's not just about levels. It's about, like, say, your level with equipment. Your equipment will do more damage than level, but you need levels to work with that equipment. So, like, I mean, it does kind of work hand in hand. But the only thing is, with saying that, with all the different corresponding gears and stuff like that into it, it becomes crazy. Like, I mean, swords, I'm using a dual, basically a dual weapon right now, which basically you've got a reach. No good for close combat. There is like weapons like guns and whatnot. There's actually, like you said, Gunblade is basically almost like from Final Fantasy VIII. Yes, we do take concepts from other games, but like I said, it's a different type of game. And like I said, some of the stuff is pretty cool. Like I said, it's what you want to make out of this game, it's what you're going to be able to do in this game. The more you play, of course, the better you become, and the more level you get. Because if you do daily quests, stuff like that, and if you do the quests and you're following people and whatnot, or even doing your own, when you get up to the higher level, you want to start doing your own because you're not waiting on other people. But on the other hand, like, I mean, if you got a bunch of friends, you go to your friends list. It's like joining PlayStation itself, or the PlayStation Network. So you get a bunch of your friends together, you grind together, you level together, and like I said, it's one of the very first concept games that actually start doing that. And like I said, this is back in Dreamcast. So, like, I mean, Dreamcast, like I said, it's been out years ago. But it's like I said, this game is like no other. And to me, like, the way this game is actually created, there's not many games that actually can compare to it. And of course, they're coming up with an
Change
update.
over. Code due.
They're coming up with an update to make the game even more modern and a little bit more changeover.
Yeah, nice one.
So
You did it.
hopefully they can come up with something decent with the update as well. So it's what
Completed.
this is an orb. Normally an orb is giving me something good, but I'm going to drop this. Discard this. I got a bunch of these. As you notice, each sword actually has its own elemental as well. So sometimes, like, you can't necessarily remove the elemental, but what you can actually do is basically take in from what you have and be able to do it that way. So it works quite well. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, okay, that is a special weapon, but I'm not looking for special weapon. The sword I can use, but not that one. I got many types of this sword, so I'm going to discard out a lot of these. I'm not looking for damage, pure damage, because this game is not bent on pushing pure damage at the higher levels. It's okay when it comes to it, but you know, I gotta find something here. Equip. Do I want to put that where? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. And this is basically another set of armor you can get too. And you can get that at a higher rate as you go. You can actually pick up skills and stuff like that to your characters. So yeah, like I mean,
Incoming alert.
and if you do the quest that's available, you can actually get a thing called a mag. A mag will give you stats as well that you can actually use. You know, will actually help your leveling a lot faster too, and give you extra HP. It'll give you extra stats what you normally wouldn't carry. So, yeah. We've got 9 tails here. What I'm looking for, not that, what I'm looking for.
A truly remarkable outcome.
Go out of my I don't know if it's getting
Completed.
I can make money out of those. It's only at low levels. As I said before, there's a lot of stuff you can actually do now. Like I said, when it comes to doing crazy, and this game can be a bit crazy. It can be also hard as well. Same thing. There's a boss. You have to do the level, of course. You'll basically meet one of these guys.
Emergency!
Most bosses you can face with a team, but a lot of them you can't. Like, you can actually team up with up to 16 players in some rounds, just to basically have that. And as you notice, this is a level 13 box, which is called a Bowl Dragon. And I'm only level 11, but it doesn't matter about your levels, only to your gear at this point. And also, like, I mean, Bowl Dragon is actually fire. So, you gotta remember, reverse elementals would work. Right now, I'm using a non-elemental weapon. Just because, like, I mean, this is a new character for me. But, once you get up in the levels, you can take your elements and stuff like that to make it work. And, it works quite well. Like, I mean, you guys right? You get a lot of EXP doing bosses and stuff as well. And of course, it depends on what type of weapon you're using. Like, I mean, some of them are made for great distance, some are made for distant damage, and some are just made for pure damage. It depends on which game style you want to play. So you're not just using one character, one run, you know, and this is the way it works. No, it's, like I said, this game is absolutely entirely different. This guy's almost dead. He's got quite a bit of HP for what it is, but I mean, it's also, like I said, to do with the level. Later on, I can come back and probably do this boss and one-shot him. But then there's another boss that'll replace him too as well. That'll make this completely harder to do. So it depends on what it is. And also, as you notice, up in this very corner, it will tell you, your NPC will tell you that you're almost finished with the boss or whatever. So you don't have to take a guess how much HP the boss has left. So you go along and say, hey, you're basically you're almost finished it and whatnot. So it works quite well.
Yeah,
There
nice
you go.
one! You did it!
Sweet. One dragon down.
Great work! Now please head on back.
Completed!
Go back to items. Don't know what that item is, but I don't care what that item is. I'm gonna get back to Gunslane. I could use, but it's a very low quality one. I know it's got an elemental on it, but I can just basically craft this for now. I can actually deposit the storage key for later. I'm gonna deposit that. But actually, if you look at these, you notice the background as well of the weapons. It will tell you the quality of the weapon as well. So it's really nice that way. So if there's anything really special about a weapon or anything like that, or you just pick up something special, it will basically say, hey, you got this is exactly what it is. Purpose on. Trying to, well, this is a run, basically first run, first level, of course, where I'm just using a new character. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Is basically giving a small run through, just to let you have a look at the game. Like I told you, I'm just doing PC only for games that is not currently available on the console. Sometimes I will do console games depending on how popular it is and what it is over across the board. So it's what it is, you know. Like I said, I love these type of games, and like I said, I love RPGs. Like MMOs, basically, I've been at them for a lot of years, and I find that it's a lot more replayability and playability in overall. Like, I mean, I can play first-person shooters, but there's only so much you can do with that. But it's what it is. Okay. In class here, I just got a bunch of them for level 4, level 7, level 7. So I can actually go along here. Okay, I've got... Ooh, I can go right to level 20. Okay. Do I want to do a level 20, or do I want to wait till
Come back anytime.
Alert usually shows up once every hour or two, and you'll see the very top of the ceiling here. It'll go as alert, so the alert itself will be more prominent, and you'll actually go to this person right over here, and you'll talk
Which quest would you like?
Quest counter clerk, and what you do is just basically talk to her, and you'll be able to get the quest itself. And what it is just the special alert that shows up here. Now you can do regular quests as well, but it's a load of EXP and items that you can get from there. So if you really wanted to get the best items, just do that with a couple of people, and it won't take you too long to revamp and replace your gear, especially for the lower levels. Okay, no. I've got to go upstairs, and I've got to get that ID. I've got to go to the shopping center, and I've got to...
Welcome!
Okay, close. This is the pet lab. Oh, yes, you can have pets in here as well.
What do you need?
Enhance item.
Come back soon.
Leave it to me.
Okay, appraisal. Now still tell me what this is, okay. Elemental add. Ice, you can pick your own elemental. Usually lower levels is ice and fire at the beginning. Sometimes lightning, but very little. Lucky charm. Mystery fever. Increase the XP. Yes. Start appraisal. Start load the cash for that.
This is a great find.
Ooh, Dax. Not bad. Now, I'm going to actually do this one under fire. I'm going to do another EXP so I can level faster.
Oh, this is a great find.
Appraisal, Dax,
Take care now.
Now, can I use the Dax? I don't think I can. Oh, yes I can. Ooh, nice. See, this one's got the stamina, this one's got wildfire word. EXP is what I put on there. You got precision, you got poison. You get different ones, like you got stamina again, but you got Vol Soul, which is a kind of a rare one to get. You got Umbral Ward, which is like kind of like freaking ward against like poison or anything like that. So, but I'm going to take the stronger ones for now. I'm going to take the ice. I'm going to go to equipment. Actually, no. I'm going to go, yes. Deposit into storage. I'm going to not deposit that one into storage, but I'm going to deposit this one. See, you got the also elemental levels as well. You got the fire at 34, at 29. But then you also got to remember, there's a trade-off between the damage. Like I said, Dax plus 5 should be higher than Dax plus 4. But the problem is, it would actually, it depends on your elemental, what you're going to be using as well. So, depends on what you're going to be doing with the weapon and what you're going to be doing overall. Will actually make a big, huge difference. Now, it's nice to have multiple weapons in this game. It's because it's just what it is. So, let me see. I'm just going to go along and put this one on a Dax. Now I got the Dax equipped. I'm using Dax +4. I was going to use the +5, but this one's got a little bit more DPS. Now, let me see here. I can go to my weapon wheel, and this is what the Dax looks like. It looks pretty sexy, if you ask me. It's a slow weapon, but it does a lot of damage. So, what I'm going to do is give you a demonstration of what this weapon does, and be able to do it that way. So, I'm going to do another quest.
Which quest are you up for?
Not sure.
Come back anytime.
Okay, what do you have for quest? By the way, I'm using basically a SteelSeries PC controller. It makes this game a lot easier to play and be able to keep going from there. So that's a level 23. But this one's got mining into it. This one's got the extra rarity. Okay, I'm going to go along and grab this one. I'm going to go to normal. I'm going to say accept quest. And the trigger, suppress. I'm going to go along with that. I'm going to accept the order and then. Go. I can't wait for this game to be updated. This one is using an old engine. Yet, they're supposed to update it within the next little bit. I'm not sure when they're going to update it. It was supposed to be already updated. But when I do update it, I'm going to be very happy. Because, like I mean, this game is phenomenal. I'm not going to use that. Wire lines are good for long distance. But do I have anything better than the wire lines? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Not yet. And these weapons I cannot use because it's got an X in them. You got the Saint Kelba and so on and so forth. And those weapons itself is made for alternate, but all your characters will still do share the same storage. So if you like to say you're playing Trove, that's pretty much the same thing. You can go along and use the same storage for all your characters. So, yeah, this one actually requires me to have, it's not a bad weapon, but, deposit storage, good. Now I'm ready to do this run.
This is the tundra region of Navarius. It's covered in ice and snow that frequently blocks passage through the landscape. It's also home to hostile sylphs who dwell in the valleys and use the snow as cover to ambush unsuspecting victims. Readings also indicate abnormal climatic conditions.
The very first game I ever played on a Dreamcast was the Blue Burst. Blue Burst version was pretty crazy. You see, this is just over 900 damage. That's a pretty decent weapon. But it's what it is. As I said, it's slower, but it's a lot more damage. Okay, that might be a heal. Nope. Switch over here. And it opens up a pathway here. Right now I'm actually farming for some heal items and stuff like that. Because once I get up to level 15, it just becomes a little bit more daunting. Because you use items that you can buy from the store, not the store like real money, but it's a store built into the game itself that pretty much allows you to go along and pick up heal items or resurrection items. And that's in your spaceship itself when you first come in. Okay, purchase Scrapto, revive. Okay, that's what I was talking about. No. You have Scrapto. Give me a second here. Okay, I got two. Right? Yep. Like, power weapons are fun to use, but they're, like I said, they're costly in time. So it's a trade-off between the both. Like, one is more powerful because of its stats, but you can find a quicker weapon with the better stats even still if you continue on to the game. So as you progress in the game, the more stronger you become, and the more stats you can get. The more you can strip off a weapon and become basically one of the more powerful players.
Do not let your guard down.
This game is pretty sweet. When it comes to console, I would recommend it to anybody, or even if you are on PC, I would recommend it as well, because like I said, it's so much diversity in this game. Yeah, I just ran on scratch, so I've got to go back and I don't use anything. Well, anyway, you'll get the gist of the game. As you level, you got a lot more XP, and of course, and the more you progress in the game, the stronger you become. Like each weapon has its own special ability and whatnot. It depends on how you play the game. As to how you will end the game. Like, I mean, to get the best weapons and stuff like that. So, when it comes to what you want, how you want to play it yourself, it's basically everybody plays this game just a little bit differently. It's not one right or wrong way, which is really good that way. Partisan, I'll grab that for the extra. Now, actually switch. My weapon. Yeah, that's the Partisan. That's the quick weapon, of course, quick on the draw. As you noticed. And each weapon that you pick up, like I said, will have different stats, different everything. Basically, also different survivability as well. So, if you're looking basically to play this game, I would recommend it to all gamers to basically try it out if you own a PC currently. If you own the Xbox, you can also try it on there. But if you don't own an Xbox, whatever the case may be, like I said, PlayStation 4 was supposed to get it, but I don't know what's delaying it. I think it's all to do with licensing. But hopefully it becomes a PlayStation 4 phenomenon. Because the thing is, I will say this game comes out, will actually take away a lot of the other RPG players or MMOs, because of the fact that this game is so customizable, and that's what makes this game the game. So hopefully you enjoy the stream stuff. Hopefully I'll enjoy the stream. Like I said, thanks for tuning in, guys, and like I said, hopefully I'll catch you in the next one.